What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us for another episode of TKO Tuesday, episode 13. Gulf Coast Gloves 3 is just 4.5 weeks away. November 1st, the Jackson County Civic Center, 2902 Shortcut Road. Great location, located right off of Highway 90. We've done a lot of events here before. It's a great venue, a great layout, and this is the first time we're throwing a Gulf Coast Gloves event in this building. It's going to be a spectacle, like always. The pinnacle of amateur fighting is upon us. And we're closing in on these weeks. We're counting it down. Fall is here. People are getting excited about these fights. We also have a December event after this, Gulf Coast Gloves 4, that we're going to talk about later on. But that'll be December 13th. But as of right now, we're real focused on this one. The card's intact. The fighters are ready to go. Guys are training. They're putting in the hard work. And, the tickets are really at a great pace right now, and we're really excited to approach another sellout. This will be our third sellout in a row. So we do have some front row ring sides available, second row ring sides, front row tables, second row tables, and general admission tickets. Those prices will increase as time goes on. We'll lay out the chart there for you so you can look at that as it gradually goes up. Our next price increase is October 9th. So get those tickets now, and they're going to gradually go up $5 per week all the way up until fight night. So, get those tickets. It's going to be a great event. We have 27 fights of action, and we're going to go over 12 of them on this episode. Yes, 12. We said we were only going to reveal 6. Well, double the pleasure, double the fun. We're going to reveal 12 fights. It'll be the first 12 fights in fight order, going from the first all the way to the 12th. So a lot of fun matchups here, a lot of different weight classes represented. And we're excited to get into these. We have debut fighters on the card. We have guys coming back from past Southern Hand Slugfest events. We have returning Gulf Coast Gloves fighters, high-ranked matchups in each weight class. A lot going on. A title fight will be coming up later on the card that we'll go over as well. A lot of stuff. We're excited about it. Fights with title fight implications attached to them on this card. So a little bit of everything. Fighters from 8 different states on this card and about 40 different gyms represented on this fight card. So that's exciting stuff, watching the growth and expansion. And as always, you can expect a first-class experience, and we really appreciate you spending your Saturday night with us each and every time. We're always going to make it worth it, and we take your experience very personal. So let's go over these fights. We're going to dive into the first fight right now. Our first fight of the night at Gulf Coast Gloves 3 will be Jakeem Troutman from Ozark, Alabama versus Dorian Lucky Virgil from Jonesville, Louisiana. This fight will take place in the lightweight division. It'll be both of their Gulf Coast Gloves debuts. Troutman's overall debut with the promotion. He comes from Ozark, Alabama. He's had a teammate or two compete for us before. I know there's talent in that gym. I'm excited to see him go. And he's going to square off against Dorian Virgil, who has 4 fights with the promotion through Southern Hand Slugfest. Dorian's been in there with some tough competition and went the distance with them. He's already fought Moses Sanders and Ladrell Wright. He's very battle tested. I like a lot of things I've seen out of Dorian. I just want to see his punch volume go up a little bit, which he'll have the opportunity to do with this format and these longer rounds now. But he's left-handed. He's defensively responsible. He does a lot of things right. He's got great technique. And he's coming to make a statement. He last fought at our March event, outdoor event, which was Southern Hand Slugfest 14. So we welcome him back, and I'm excited to see who's going to advance. The first fight of the night is always important to set the pace and the energy heading into the rest of the card. So I trust these two to put on a show. I'm excited to have this as the first fight of Gulf Coast Gloves 3. And our second fight on the fight card will be Jacoby New Level Golden from Yazoo City, Mississippi versus Kerry the Nightmare Rogers from Covington, Louisiana. Both guys making their Gulf Coast Gloves debut. Golden has 2 fights with the promotion overall through Southern Hand Slugfest. Again, he's been in some there with some very tough competition. He's already fought Jake Feely and Jonathan Kitchens, 2 very reputable fighters with the promotion, and Golden's gone the distance with both of them, and gave them both a test as well. So excited to have him back, welcome him back. He fought at Southern Hand Slugfest 15 at our April event, and he's looking to throw some heat. He's ready to get in the win column. He's taking this opportunity very serious, and he'll square off against a promotional debut Kerry Rogers. So Kerry and his brother are actually on this card, so that's pretty special. They both get to make their debut on the exact same card. This guy's guaranteeing a knockout. He's quite a character. I like him a lot. He's a fantastic communicator, and he's all in, and he's going to bring some thunder with him. So everybody loves a heavyweight fight, and we got one for you early on this card. This is your second fight of the night. In our third fight of the night, staying right in the heavyweight division. Don't be late to this event, folks. I promise these guys are going to be throwing some heat. A lot of punching power in this one. We're excited to welcome both these gentlemen to the promotion. I can't wait to see what they got. It's always fun to have two debuts squaring off against each other, and that's what we have here. Lou Dwayne Big Time Newton from Vicksburg, Mississippi versus George Sweet Feet Jawan from Lucedale, Mississippi. So two Mississippi heavyweights squaring off in their debuts, and questions will get answered right away in this one. So we get to find out. Both guys have been all in, super respectful, done everything I've asked them to do, and great communicators. So made themselves available and really just, reached out to me, stayed in my face about competing, stayed on me. They worked their way up the waiting list, and the time is now. They've been waiting to compete. So this will be your third fight at Gulf Coast Gloves 3. In our fourth fight at Gulf Coast Gloves 3, taking place in the lightweight division, we have two debuts with the promotion. Again, a lot of new guys getting their foot in the door, and I can't wait to see what they have, what they bring to the table on fight night, and how they perform under those lights in front of this kind of crowd at this type of event. We have Scott Massey from Texas City, Texas versus Blaine Hooks Cuevas from the Kiln, Mississippi. So Scott comes to us from Texas. He's one of Zeke Barber's teammates. Zeke's one of our Gulf Coast Gloves fighters, who is also on this card later, recommended him, and that got him in the door. So he's a good guy. He's an intense guy. He's coming to make a statement. I'm very excited to welcome him to this promotion. And he's going to square off against Blaine Cuevas, who is all in. This guy's got no backpedal, stayed with contact with me, messaged me, let me know. And here it is. He's getting the opportunity. So these guys are persistent, resilient about competing. They don't waver at all. This month they can't compete. This month they can't compete. This month they can't compete, like that. Two guys who have been all in, and they're going to square off. And this one's going to be fun. This one's going to surprise people. This one's going to be very action-packed. There's going to be a lot of punches thrown and a lot of great exchanges in this one. So we'll see who comes out on top. The pinnacle of amateur fight, and the best is going to fight the best. These two got to prove they belong, and they're going to get that opportunity in just 4.5 weeks. This is your fourth fight of the night. In our fifth fight of the night, staying in the lightweight division, you talk about a stacked weight class. The Gulf Coast Gloves lightweight division, from top to bottom, might just be the best. It might just be the best. There's a lot of great weight classes, a lot of talent across the board, A through Z. We have fighters that weigh 140 pounds. We have fighters that weigh 280 pounds. So there's a big spectrum and a big scale. But that lightweight division is just stacked, and these two guys are great examples of that. We welcome to the promotion a debut for Jacob the Hammerhead Herbert from Knoxville, Tennessee. And he's going to face off against the tough and rugged Dylan Order Davis from Prentice, Mississippi. Again, it's Herbert's debut with the promotion. He is fantastic. I can't say enough good stuff about this guy. Communication, training, he's putting in the work, no shortcuts, and he looks to show that hard work, and the results will speak for itself. So he's very excited. And I didn't give him no alley-oop. He's going to square up against Dylan Davis, who has two fights with the promotion, one with Southern Hand Slugfest and one with Gulf Coast Gloves. So he's getting some round time. He's getting some experience. And, he's already fought 6 rounds with the promotion. Both fights, he made it to the third round. He lost by third round TKO at Gulf Coast Gloves 1 against Tristan Hyatt. Tristan Hyatt's a very talented fighter on our roster. He's on this card as well. We'll get to him later on the card. But, Hyatt's 3-1 with the promotion, and Davis really took him to deep waters, landed his own shot, and really tested Hyatt to his depths. So he had to dig deep to pull out that win. So Davis will make you do that. He will make you fight, and he's in your face. So this is a very interesting matchup, a stylistic matchup. It's intriguing across the board. So great to make this fight happen. Two phenomenal guys. And this is your fifth fight of the night. And our sixth fight of the night, taking place in the middleweight division, we have Caleb Slim Reaper Hoyce from Pensacola, Florida, versus Landon the Ghost Coffin from Green Pond, Alabama. Both guys have one fight each with the promotion. Hoyce had it at a Southern Hands Slugfest event, and Coffin had it at a Gulf Coast Gloves event. So they both fought once. It's a fun matchup to make. Originally, these two were light heavyweights. They were able to make middleweight, so they're going to go down to that weight class. But yeah, Hoyce fought at Southern Hands Slugfest 12. He was in a very competitive fight. Lost a split decision. Phenomenal guy. A bunch of his teammates have fought for me. They got a lot of talent over there. So excited to welcome him back. He's been away from the promotion for a year. Very excited to have him back. He's got a good style. And yeah, I think he can make a run at this thing. He's got a lot of talent and skills. Speaking of talent and skills, they're going to match each other in the middle on that because Landon Coffin was so impressive last event. He fought at Gulf Coast Gloves too, back at September 6th. So he fought Hunter Kaplan, and man, he looked good. He ended up losing. He got caught with a big shot late in the third round. There was only a minute to go in the fight. He completely won the first round, and he completely won the second round. All three judges scored him winning the first and the second round, and he just got caught with the big shot with a minute to go in the fight in the final round. So I don't think anything less of him. In fact, I think more of him. He showed a lot of skills, technical. He's very gritty and tough, and he's all in. It speaks volumes. He kind of probably knew he was up in that fight and didn't take his foot off the gas. He was going for the finish. This guy's looking for knockouts. So we love that. Phenomenal guy. Great to make this fight. This is your sixth fight of the night taking place in the middleweight division. And back in the lightweight division, we have Zion Hitman Scott from Vicksburg, Mississippi versus Jamarius the Real Deal McIntyre from Brundage, Alabama. Zion had one fight with us a little over a year ago at Southern Hands Slugfest. He's been out for over a year, and he's coming back. He's been telling me for months he was going to come back, and now's the time. So I'm excited to see his growth and his evolution. And so, yeah, he's coming back. He's been training. He's been in the gym. He's locked in. And I love seeing guys return, taking that first experience with them, returning and seeing what they have after they've made the necessary adjustments. So Zion has the opportunity to do that, and the stage is set. So, and he's going to square off. I've heard nothing but good things about this guy, Jamarius McIntyre. He has a couple of teammates on this card. He's all in. Popular guy. People love him. He's awesome to deal with. I love making fights like this. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a fan-friendly fight. And this will be your seventh fight of the night. And our eighth fight of the night in the heavyweight division, we have Josh Goff returning from Loosedale, Mississippi versus Alex Big General Rogers from Covington, Louisiana. Goff fought at the last Gulf Coast Gloves event back in September. He's 1-0 with one knockout. He got a first-round TKO. He defeated Teddy Weaver, and he's right back at it. He's looking to climb those rankings in pursuit of becoming the Gulf Coast Gloves heavyweight boxing champion. And he's going to square off against Alex Rogers, who's making his debut with the promotion. We mentioned his brother earlier, who's fighting on the card, so great to have both these guys. That's got to be a great feeling, fighting on the same card with your brother, sharing that experience together and going through the cycles of emotion and adrenaline. And yeah, it's going to be very special. So great to welcome these two guys. Goff looked great in his first event. He threw big power punches, settled in as the fight went on and ended up getting a late first round TKO. So great to have him back. I love heavyweight fights. And this will be your eighth fight of the night. And the ninth fight at Gulf Coast Gloves 3, this will be our first featherweight fight. It's our lightest division that we currently have, and it'll be between Dylan the General Glidewell from Biloxi, Mississippi versus Matthew Glassman Watts from Independence, Mississippi. So Glidewell has two fights with the promotion, one at Southern Hands Slugfest and one at Gulf Coast Gloves. Glidewell stepped up for us on a one-day notice last event. He is so solid. This guy showed up prepared, cup, mouthpiece, and gloved up and got in there. So really appreciate him. When guys step up on a one-day notice like that, my reward and payback to them is next time I want to get them on the card no matter what. ahead of the time so they know who their opponent is. They can prepare properly, put in a training camp around it, and show up as good as possible. So Glidewell did that. He stepped up on a one-day notice, and I don't want these guys to be one-day notice fighters. I want them to be in the mix. So we really appreciate him. This will be his third fight with the promotion. He's ready to go. Glidewell goes in there and throws punches. You ain't got to worry about him. He's in there looking for a finish, and he forces the action on you. You will have to fight him back. And he will square off against a promotional debut, Matthew Watts. He's had family fight for us before. Matt's been terrific. Sold tickets, promoted well. 10 out of 10 dealing with this guy. I love it. I can't wait to have him a part of this and wait for him to experience a Gulf Coast Gloves. So this will be in the featherweight division. In our 10th fight of the night in the heavyweight division, oh man, I'm getting excited looking at these two guys' pictures. We have Jonathan Kitchens from Auburn, Alabama versus Vincent Squeeze Brown from Maringouin, Louisiana. So both guys have a lot of history with the promotion. Kitchens has 3 fights with the promotion overall, and this will be his 4th fight. And Brown has 6 fights with the promotion overall. This will be his 7th fight. So Kitchens went 1-1 at a Southern Hand Slugfest tournament, sat out a year, came back, and he won his Gulf Coast Gloves debut. He beat Aaron Pullman by a split decision. That's a big win. Got his hand raised and advanced in the rankings. And he will take on Vincent Squeeze Brown. Guy that's near and dear to my heart. He fought in our first 3 events. Southern Hand Slugfest 1, 2, and 3. Fought in those events, had 6 fights. He was the one-time heavyweight runner-up, just coming up 1 fight short of becoming a champion with the promotion. Squeeze is awesome. He's always in there throwing big shots. He's fought a lot of tough competition. And, yeah, we welcome him back. So he's been out for 3 years. And he relocated, moved to a different part of the country. And he moved back home, which was music to my ears. And even more music to my ears was that he was wanting to compete again. So we welcome Squeeze back home. He's been a phenomenal supporter. And I'm excited to get him back in that ring. Originally, we were going to schedule him for the December event. I asked him to come back one event sooner, and he happily obliged. So this is going to be fun. Kitchens is a great competitor. He's 2-1 overall with the promotion. And yeah, the winner of this fight really does put themselves in an interesting spot in the rankings because of their history with the promotion and the success that they've had. So this is a real 50-50 fight. I'm extremely excited about it. This will be your 10th fight at Gulf Coast Gloves 3. In our 11th fight, taking place in the middleweight division, we have Michael Hammerfist Johnson from Independence, Mississippi versus Roel Apalaki Javier from Pensacola, Florida. So Johnson is 1-1 with the promotion. This man's been active. Respect to Michael Johnson. Only 5 fighters will have fought on all 3 of the first Gulf Coast Gloves events, and he's one of them. So he's been extremely active. So this will be his 3rd fight in like 4 months. So he's 1-1. He had 1 knockout victory, and then he lost last event. So he's right back in there. He's excited for the opportunity, the challenge. You can't ask for a better guy to deal with than Michael Johnson. Extremely game, all in, goes in looking for finishes, live by the sword, die by the sword. I like everything about this guy inside and outside of the ring. And he'll square off against Roel Apalaki Javier. Roel is a very special guy to me. He has a lot of Southern Hand Slugfest experience. He had 7 fights with the promotion. This guy has fought stout competition. He's already fought P.J. Taylor, Jay Marceau, and Trayvon Juiceman Millage. He's been in there with a lot of different fighters. Fought Brandon Brewer. Some of the names I'm naming have been some of the most reputable fighters in this promotion's history. And Roel stood in there with them all. So, yeah, he started 3-1 with the promotion. And, he's been out for a little while. He's been out a year and a half now. He is a fierce competitor. He really brings intensity inside those ropes. I like him a lot. Again, you can't ask for a better guy than this. He's my sushi guru. If I ever have a question about sushi, Roel's my guy. He's an expert in that. So Roel's a go-getter. I respect him a lot, man. And I'm really excited to see, like I was just talking about, like Vincent Brown sitting out for years and coming back, and Roel Javier. I always want new fighters, and I always get new fighters. I have at least 1 to 2 new fighters sign up for Gulf Coast Gloves a day. but I wanted all the other guys to come back too that have been such a big part of this promotion. And, Vincent Brown and Rolo Javier are those guys, real Southern Hand Slugfest OGs circling back and coming to Gulf Coast Gloves and staying involved with the promotion, staying active. They're always going to have that want and that fire to compete. So we welcome them back. This is a fun middleweight fight because Johnson's got great experience now. He's been extremely active, and it's going to be fun to see what Javier brings to the table after being out for a year and a half. So this is going to be a very exciting fight. This is your 11th fight of the night in the middleweight division. And the last fight we're revealing today, the 12th fight of the night taking place in the lightweight division. We welcome back both fighters, Donovan Kumba from Gulfport, Mississippi versus Nate Ladner from Gulfport, Mississippi. So, both guys got history with promotion. Kumba fought last event at Gulf Coast Clubs too. He looked phenomenal. Great technique. Exactly what I would expect from a Hunter MMA guy. Great technique. Loved his counter punching. He looked very composed in there. He looked beyond his experience. The experience he actually has versus what he showed, he's ahead of the game. So Kumba's a good, solid young fighter. Super respectful. I like him a lot. He does everything the right way, and it's great to have him a part of these events and future events as well. So a lot of talent and a lot of potential. And he's going to take on Nathan Ladner, who went 1-1 at Southern Hand Slugfest tournaments. He hasn't fought in a year and a half. We gladly welcome him back. Nate's a solid guy. He's a strong fighter. He fought 2 tough fighters. He got a win against Charles Smith. Charles Smith is a 14-fight veteran with the promotion and a real Iron Man of this promotion. So he got a win back at Southern Hand Slugfest 9 against him. So Nate's in it to win it. He's been out a while, and he's coming back. So this is a really fun fight to make. This will be your 12th fight of the night in the lightweight division. So that was our first 12 fights we just went over. We still have 15 more to reveal, okay? So y'all just saw that. 12 fights, 24 fighters we just went over. We still have 15 more fights to go over. You're going to get a lot of action at Gulf Coast Gloves. 4.5 to 5 hours of pure entertainment. And fighters coming from all over to entertain you, display their hard work and skills. So very excited about this. 4.5 weeks away. We have the ticket availability. We went over that already. Please get your tickets now. We're going to walk our way up the card in the coming weeks and reveal the entire card. And last thing we're going to say before we sign off on TKO Tuesday is we have merchandise for sale. So over the last couple months, we've only had hats, Gulf Coast Gloves hats. Those have sold very well. We now are approaching fall and winter, and we're excited to reveal. We just posted on our social media that we have hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, black, gray. This is the most quality ones we've ever done. We've really upped our manufacturing quality and how we've done things and learned a lot for past merchandise. So please get you a hoodie. Please get you a sweatshirt. Spooky season's upon us. It's got a big logo on the back, a little logo right over your heart to the left here. And they're eye-catching designs or bold designs that really supports us between events. That's our only revenue between ticket sales is merchandise. So we really appreciate everybody who supports us, buys the t-shirts, buys hoodies, buys sweatshirts. We carry sizes. In the hoodies and sweatshirts, you can get anywhere from small to double XL. And t-shirts, we go all the way up to triple XL, okay? So that's our availability. Cash App, Venmo. We have a debit card link. We posted all of that. The hoodies and sweatshirts are $50 each. The t-shirts are $25 each. And then per order, not per item, per order, shipping is $5 each, okay? So please consider getting one. Get one for a loved one. It's a great gift. The holidays are coming up. So we appreciate everybody. We're excited to launch this. We love seeing our merchandise. We see our merchandise, the Southern Hand Slugfest stuff. We used to see it at, and we still do at other events and just out and about and stuff like that. So it's really rewarding to see that in circulation. So we thank everybody. Please get one today. We appreciate everybody's time. Thank you so much for joining us. You don't know what it means to us. We're going to put our all into it every time. That's what you deserve. That's what the fighters deserve. And we really, really, really are excited about this event. Please get your tickets now. Onward and upward. God bless. Thank you.